thanks for your help, dude. Alright, we made a stop here. Looking for some air for the tires, but only went up to 70 psi, so we made some quick help food here.
Hummus.
We got hummus. We got some chicken nuggets.
Hummus away because I ate the rest of it.
We're gonna roll out, look for another gas station. Kids have made a fort up here while they're playing. Everything's good. Just need to get some air in the tires. Alright, so cannot find a gas station that has 120 psi air for this, and we were way loaded down, so we waited out the other day, and I didn't have time to get air. It went through, and long story, but I couldn't get it there. So I came back, we're trying to get air. We can't find a gas station. We got the handy Harbor Freight air compressor here. We're gonna try this thing out and see how it goes.
And we're doing it in a Cracker Barrel parking lot.
High class.
In the Blue Ridge Mountains, so it's nice still.
So just as I was about to turn this off, I heard a big pop and the hose blew out on this pump. It was getting super hot, just overworking this thing. It was rated up to 150, but I think it just got so hot that it actually, air melted through the line and weakened it. It popped. So anyways, we're out of luck on the air again. Want to get some air in the tires so we don't have to worry about a blowout.
We're doing our pre-departure checklist. Okay, I'll get that.
Alright, we're in Asheville, Blue Ridge Mountains. Captain, give us a salute.
I got my navigator there, navigating.
I like to call myself co-captain.
Yeah, co-captain in training.
Minus the training.
Super nice out here today.
Gorgeous morning, perfect temperature. Loving our views through the Blue Ridge Mountains. So pretty.
Got a little bit of air in the tires there. Took forever. But, we're on our way now.
Again.
And the view is awesome.
On the road again.
Guys, we made it to Burgess Creek. This is Julianne's spot she wanted to stop at. Water feels awesome. Cool little waterfall.
The fun waterfall is the little one. It's called Burgess Waterfall. There's supposed to be 3 waterfalls you hike to. This is the littlest. We're off to the medium one.
We found a really cool bridge.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Check
We're
this out.
on that bridge.
Think we can make it across?
I hope so. Oh my gosh, the mosquito just flew in my nose.
Here we are, Medium Falls. Pretty cool. Alright guys, let's check it out. What do you think?
Thanks for in front of me, buddy. We made it.
Made it, that's really cool. A long ways down.
Coming up through the Mississippi River Valley. It was super flooded. It was crazy. It was like this for miles and miles. But due to the nature of my job, we kind of had to cruise across the country really quick. Our goal was to get to Durango and leave Julianne and the kids there with her family while I went back for work for a few days. So our diesel generator stopped working on us, and we suspected it was because our main diesel tank was low on gas. We pulled over and grabbed some gas, filled it up, and just wanted to double check the coolant on the generator and make sure everything was good, but it fired right up. That was the issue, and we headed out on our way. Finally made it to New Mexico, and we're officially out west.
Check it out. Where we at, guys?
Where you at? Tell me where we're at.
With the kids getting a little energy out. They've been in this motorhome all day. Whoa, you're fast.
So we saw the signs for Route 66 and decided to take a quick detour through Tucumcari, New Mexico, and we were so glad we did. It felt so good to get out of the motorhome and walk around. The night was beautiful, and this town is awesome. It has all the little cool, famous retro hotels from the heyday of Route 66. It was really fun to walk around and check it all out. We ended up spending the rest of the night here.
It's the Cozy Cozy
This is
house.
the hotel that the Cozy County is based off of, because they all have like their garages and they have the sign that says 100% refrigerated air.
That is cool. Look at everyone's got their own little garage. So you've got electric charging in your garage here. That's too cool. How's it going? Good. It's gonna show us what these rooms look like.
Like a family suite.
Yeah.
And you used to have a little sink. Look at these stoves.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, man.
It's got a little bathroom. You can actually go to the bathroom and wash your hands without getting up.
Really? Oh my gosh, this is too cool.
But anyway.
Wow, that's a teeny little stove. My wife is gonna love this. Cool. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
We're hitting our first rainstorm. Actually, we got some rain yesterday, but it's a cool, cool storm.
What?
So we thought we were recording this whole thing like 5 minutes long. It wasn't, but so here we are. We made it to Durango, and we've got to offload this Jeep. We're parking up in front of Julianne's cousin's cabin. So they're nice enough to let us stay here. And the driveway is pretty windy, so we've got to get this thing all the way up there. But we got to get the Jeep unloaded first. So we're showing.
Taking the
Mom,
Jeep
use your ant.
off this.
Use your ant.
Yep, my aunt.
No, I just use the ant.
Okay, guys. So you need to undo all the straps right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold the camera. You got this.
What?
It's easy. Just on.
So I want to show you guys these straps. I've been super impressed with them. I grabbed these off Amazon, and they were only like 65 bucks. They have been great. They don't loosen up, and zinc plated. Really good deal. I think I paid like 65 bucks for them. Link in the description if you're interested in those.
Alright, get this thing started up. It's off now.
Thing barely on the Jeep. I mean on the trailer.
So we got Julian here. She's gonna back this thing off. Let me show you what we're working with. We had to pull the fenders off, and this thing barely fits. That's about the same on the other side. Boom, did it. Pretty easy, right?
I think that's what stuff.
All you have to do is go straight back, but driving it on, you just want to hug the side, just get your tire basically to touch it.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about that right now.
Good job.
So guys, this is our first time really taking this motorhome off of the pavement. As you can see, it's a pretty good dirt road, a little bit of an incline, but as you'll see, this motorhome is really not designed for anything but pavement or some very, very flat dirt roads. So we debated on showing this. Obviously it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, this is live. It's our first time really taking this pavement princess out, and you know, we realized this thing is not made for anything really off-road. It's a great vehicle, but you really have to stick to the pavement on this. I made a mistake of trying to just kind of power through it initially and really get us wedged pretty good, as you can see here.
Stuck. Oh my gosh. Come on. That's not gonna go anywhere. Cut. That's not doing anything. You're just peeling out.
Which one's filling out?
They both are. They're both, like all four.
Fortunately, this motorhome has two big skids on the back, so nothing was really damaged on the motorhome. It just drug these skids right into the road. Also, it was a great time to use my winch for the first time that I just put on this Jeep. I knew I'd need it on this trip. And so we got a chance to try it out here. Normally, you never want to pull off the ball hitch, but this is a 3-ball hitch, and I had a tree saver that we were able to basically wrap around both balls and over. There's no way that this is going to slip off, but you know, a single ball, you never really want to pull off that. It's a bad idea, but in this case, with this specific 3-ball hitch, it worked out great. So as you can see, guys, with this tree saver around this 3-prong ball, it's not going anywhere. There's no way this is going to come off. It was a quick improvised solution since we're blocking the road here and we wanted to get out of anybody's way that might come across. But guys, for me, I grew up working on a farm, so to get things recovered, we were always using farm jacks and chains. So the winch is relatively new to me. Getting things unstuck is not. So if you guys have any suggestions on the way I should use this winch better, let me know in the comments. I'm all ears. I'm open to learning. I know there's a lot of people that are very knowledgeable on this, and they have a lot of good information. So anyways, I appreciate all your comments on that. So as you guys can see, the Jeep was actually sliding forward. I had the parking brake set and it was just basically pulling itself forward. The motorhome came back about an inch and realized that the exhaust tip is actually touching the ground again, so I had a little bit more digging to do here. So another option that I considered was using the leveling jacks to try to lift it up, and then putting some rocks under the tires. But since we're on a little bit of a hill here, I was afraid that those jacks would kind of bend back. I wasn't sure how secured they were for lateral loads on this motorhome, so I opted against that. We just double checked, make sure nothing else was hitting. Again, it was just hitting on those skids in the back, so the engine and the exhaust were protected, although we had only about an inch clearance from the exhaust dragging. So once we got it dug out a little bit more, I hopped in the Jeep this time to get the front brakes on in addition to the back brakes, and that seemed to be all we needed to get this motorhome broke loose. So it starts to come back a little bit, you can see here, but we run into a little bit more trouble with the exhaust tip and have to do a little bit more digging.
Stop! 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 Bending!
Go forward!
Go forward! Go forward! Slightly, slightly.
Okay, go forward just a little bit! Okay, up!
So guys, as you can see, we got this thing out finally. We were super relieved to have it unstuck. Very lucky we didn't have any damage done to this. The tailpipe flexed a little bit, but ultimately there's no damage to it. It's got the big skids underneath, and that protected the undercarriage of the motorhome. This winch has been awesome. We are super glad we got that. This is the Warren VR10S synthetic line. I'm going to link in the description below if you guys are interested in that. So I was really impressed at how well this winch did. I mean, this was this motorhome was wedged in there really good, and you know, once I got the traction on the Jeep, it had no problem at all pulling this motorhome out. So super happy with the Warren winch so far, guys. So we decided not to try to get up this hill. We could have made it, I think, in another angle, but we just didn't want to push it. We found a really nice RV park here that we parked at, and Julianne's family came up and stayed with them. I headed back for work. But stay tuned for our next video. We go up through Silverton, Ouray, and try to get up to Imogene Pass. There's a ton of snow up there. We have a ton of fun. It's really beautiful. We end up getting pulled out up towards the top, trying to get over this pass. But anyways, check it out, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. See you next time.